Good day everyone, there's been an update which we'll go over now quickly. Let's go to the Notice tab. In System Notice there's an update announcement. So, to summarize, there's going to be server maintenance the November 3rd from 7:15 to 9:15 UTC-8. We'll get 100 diamonds compensation, which is pretty nice. A new hero, Lili, is being introduced. She's of the Star Piercers faction, appears to be a support healer. Seems quite interesting. Single target heal burst, has the pretty unique ability to save people. Allies within range of the basic attack are immune to 1 fatal damage and will immediately gain a shield equal to 20 to 35% of the allies' max HP depending on skill level for 10 seconds. Triggers every 60 down to 55 seconds. So it's a really good way of clutch saves. I'm pretty sure this unit will be useful for content throughout. There's always going to be some kind of scenario where there's a mega dump of damage on you, and it states allies, so being able to save everyone from 1 fatal attack every minute is a pretty good unit to have. One thing I'm interested to find out is Lili is of the Star Piercers, and if we have a look quickly at their Lord bonus, you can see faction team members gain an increased attack range. I would like to find out if that applies to healers. They have one other epic healer in that faction at the moment, but I haven't got a Lord yet, but I'll see if I can find out. I'll update a sticky below. Aside from that, she's a pretty good focused healer, with of course the clutch save. And then the general updates we have, there's a bug fix for Zilitu, which will make Zilitu players a little bit unhappy, apologies. But the damage calculation on Infernal Blast was using the melee calculation instead of a ranged hero calculation, and the change will result in a 10% damage reduction approximately during her Infernal Blast. So 10% damage down on her Infernal Blast. Arena changes I'm really liking. Basically the rewards from arena fights for arena coins and mithril are doubled. The refresh chances are no longer included in the daily refresh limit, so I think you can refresh as much as you like. And the idle rewards for players above level 30 now drop to 2 permits instead of 5, and daily tide onslaught rewards no longer include permits. So there's probably a drop of around 4 to 5 permits a day. However, we're doubling the arena rewards, so effectively pretty good result. We'll not lose out on points, but we'll spend a lot less time in arena, so this is a very nice optimization for us. And because this might affect certain people, they're issuing 350 arena coins to players who registered before today, or before 7:15 today. There's a guild boss updates. They've got new splash art, so that'll be cool to see. And there's a new tab being added for daily global rankings to the guild global ranking screen. There's been some optimizations to gear, so the quick equip feature will now find gears that are more suitable for heroes. I'm quite interested to see this because I haven't really trusted it recently, not ever since I can show you, used Navras and attempted to quick equip. Now it's being okay, but in the past it's tried to throw Navras sometimes suggests having healing effect items, which is not ideal. So it's a cool change to have there. And some of the other changes, you can now lock and dismantle gear in the raid's results screen, which is really nice. Otherwise you have to filter through all your items to find the ones you want to sell. Newly acquired gear now has a new badge. It's good to know when you're looking for them again, scrolling for everything. The secondary bonus display is optimized. Something I'm uncertain about is the 5th secondary bonus. I believe there's only 4, so maybe that's a typo, or maybe there'll be clarification in an update. Maybe something's changing. I'm falling behind. And yeah, onto stages. When a battle is lost, there's a difference in the UI redirect button you have available, and this is a nice one. Switch of power of dominance has been added, so if you want to, you can disable the power of dominance for manual battles. Power of dominance is when you have successfully autoed a mission with your own units, you are then given like a 30% stat boost just to make sure that you can safely auto it in future. It kind of it pads your chances, because otherwise maybe you only just about won without anyone getting through because of a lucky crit. But that padding of the power of dominance will help ensure that you have good auto. But being able to turn it off means that content creators and people wanting to help show their friends how to play can easily just turn off the power of dominance, and then they can have a like for like run and make a guide about it or show you how to do the mission without having a 30% boost on them. The difficulty of normal chapter 1 mission 6 has been adjusted, probably lowered, but I'm not sure. Some changes in stages to chapter 3, some reworks, and this will mean that your auto fight records will be lost, which won't really have any effect. This won't include the gold stages or the XP stages, so it doesn't matter. But there'll be 2 huge stamina potions as compensation, so that's quite nice. There's been some artifact changes. This is a UI change I think was quite necessary. The entrance to the forging screen will now come up immediately after tapping the artifact tab. Previously you had to click it and then go enhance and then find your other one, or replace and then find your other ones, but now you can get straight to the screen you want. And once you equip someone, it will return straight to the hero list, and there'll be a new tutorial to guide players on how to forge, so that's quite good as well. Hero fusing, this is quite a good necessary change, because I made this mistake at the start as well, just hastily because you want to progress fast. But rare heroes for time limited hero fuse events will be automatically locked when obtained. So this is in reference to Gogran. People would have fused him by accident or used him as fodder by accident, and make it harder for them to succeed the fusion event that's time limited. So players who did dismiss him have been sent returned copies, which is quite nice of the devs to do that. And other than that, there's a few little optimizations. The logic of the material selection has been changed, so now it will be in psychic power, low rarity heroes, and then heroes of the same rarity but of lower levels. I think it's just the last 2 that have swapped, I could be wrong. And there's some text colors have been changed. So the main takeaways from this update is there's been some nice UI optimizations. It's slightly better for people to make guides on stage clearances. Arenas are a lot nicer now, just because you'll be doing half as much a day and getting the same reward. There is some nice tiny little gear optimizations with screens, and of course we have a new hero coming in, Lili. So very interested to see how Lili plays, especially with the Starpiercer faction and whether the Lord affects it. So quick video today. Thanks everyone, enjoy the update. Take care.